What's up, YouTube? Angry Jackalope, Rob Ricks here. I know it's been a fucking minute. I'm sorry. I know you guys have seen a bunch of the live shit, but it's been a while since I've actually done dedicated one-off video type things, and so I'm going to do that for now. I got some hard use tests coming. I'm coming on a tail end of a cold that had me fucked up for a while, but here you go. But this weekend, I already told my daughter I think we're going to start doing some testing and some stuff like that. So we'll see what we can get done, what we can't get done. But I figured, if nothing else, I could kind of catch you guys up with a lot of shit I got going on. My lord, I got a lot of shit going on. So some of you may have deduced by now that I'm also an author. I write. I have a book out right now called Magic Really Sucks. You guys have probably seen some of that stuff already, but some of what you don't know is the second and the third book are already done. So that's a full trilogy. I was kind of waiting to see if my publisher was going to come at me and say, hey, we'd be interested in checking out the second and the third book, but I haven't heard anything from them. But I have heard from a lot of people who have read the book already, the first book, that they can't wait for the second and the third book. They're really excited about it. And I'm one of those type of people that I hate waiting like 1 or 2 years before seeing another book or anything like that. The other thing that I've been doing is I have a book that I'm working on right now called Experience Life, with the XP being pronounced there, so XP Life. Experience Life, in it to win it. And what it is basically a derivative of some of the stuff we talked about during the Glint series. So some of you longtime viewers may recall some of those talks and things like that. So to work in conjunction with the Experience Life, I've also been doing different journals, and I have, how many do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 different journal workbook type things that are out. So this one, for example, is called Time Master, and this is a day planner. And basically, you can see by these graphics right here some of the stuff that's inside of it. And I use this every single day since I've got it, since thing. So you can kind of see, I don't want to give you guys all my shit, but here, example. It might or might not show up, I don't know. But I do use these. So all of those are up on lulu.com. Links right there. In addition to that, I have a new merchandise store. It's my own. It's from the URL is tacticalgeek.com. And I'm super excited about that because the very first channel sponsor that I got is none other than the greatest, the best, the most fun. This is all my opinions, by the way. I happen to love this company. Oh, Tops Knives, motherfuckers. Yeah. So Tops, I approached Tops and said, listen, I'd like you guys to be a channel sponsor. And you guys probably saw that as you came in at the very beginning. There was a channel sponsor deal. Hey guys, I'm filming. Kids, I love them. I love them. But Tops agreed to come in as a channel sponsor, and what I did is I asked them, instead of them giving me cash, instead of them saying, hey Rob, here's some money, be blah blah blah, I thought that would kind of give the perception that there would be some favoritism towards them, bias or whatever. And I didn't want that to creep in, but I did want to have a way, methodology for me to generate money from a sponsorship, because obviously with YouTube, it ain't no fucking money I'm making. This is a fact of the matter. So what I approached them with, because I have books, I have characters, different things, you know, utilizing the gear. For example, Ethan in book 1 of Magic Really Sucks, he's rocking M4X Punisher. He's also talking with Valk about Scorpion Tail, things like that. She utilizes Scorpion Tails quite effectively, and also a Max 7. So, you know, that's that's kind of featured throughout the book. And also a new book I'm working on right now called Happy Core, which is this right here, and some other stuff. I have some characters in there. They're using Operator 7s, like this right here. Operator 7, really fucking outstanding knife. I'll be doing some reviews and stuff on this in a little bit. Stay. So I said, hey, can I have access to your blade catalog and your logo and put them with some of my characters and some other stuff and create some cool designs based off of, you know, your blades and stuff. And I wasn't sure they were going to go for it, because I said, let me put the designs together, put it up in my store, and then whatever I sell, that money I get to keep, and that's kind of the sponsorship from Topps. And they took a risk, and they said, sure, fuck yeah, go for it. And I'm like, you guys are fucking awesome as shit. So I focused on 3 blades right out the gate. The Quickie, I thought Valk from Magic Really Sucks would really like the Quickie, and it's kind of just like a very stealthy, slim version of, you know, at least the head of the Scorpion Tail, but in a different form factor. And so I featured Quickie with Valk. That's this image right here. And then I did Chemo Jackson, who's the primary character inside of Happy Core. Had him with some Operator 7s, because in the story he rolls with 2 Operator 7s that have been augmented with a special alloy that really hurts Yukai. Yukai are these living symbiotes that are inside of mythical creatures and sometimes can meld with human beings. Anyway, it's a fun story. So that's this image right here. And the last one I did was SXB. I had an idea that popped in my head immediately for a t-shirt on SXB, and was actually really thrilled that even EJ was down with it. EJ loved it. He thought it was a cool design and everything else. And I sent him that design, which, you know, it's right here. You see this design, which he has to do with whatever he wants. So he might actually have some shirts with the exact same design. I don't know. I haven't seen his store yet. But on tacticalgeek.com, you can find those designs, and it's underneath, you know, officially licensed products. So you'll see licensed, and you'll see Topps, and so all the top stuff that I'm doing going forward are going to be there. So this is Series 1. So Series 1, Operator 7 Quickie, and SXB. Next on a plate, obviously, M4X Punisher. You know that I love the M4X Punisher. So much so because this is actually probably one of the most heavily tested blades I have in my whole setup. So there's the 2 right there. So this one's going to have probably at least 1, maybe 2 designs. I have a couple ideas, and this one's going to be also, you know, the Angry Jackalope logo actually features crossed M4X Punishers underneath when you do the typical skull and crossbone type design, as you see right here. So I probably will do something with Angry Jackalope on that one. Uh-oh, let me do it this way. Put this guy like that, this guy like that. There we go. There we go. Once they're on there, boy, they're on there. Okay, so if you guys are interested in supporting the channel and you see some designs you like, go check out tacticalgeek.com. It's got the Angry Jackalope stuff on there. It's got stuff from Magic Really Sucks on there. It's got top stuff on there. More and more and more stuff coming. Everything from coffee mugs to hoodies to hats to shirts, backpacks, you name it. There's all kinds of cool stuff there. So that's just kind of scratching the surface on some of the things that I've been busy doing. Writing multiple books, working to keep the lights on, things of that nature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of these Experience Life journals. So you can see image. And again, those are on lulu.com, so check that out. Magic Really Sucks. Book 1 is out. That's being published by Black Rose Writing. You can find that on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, etc. Convergence 2012, in a process of revamping that, redoing a bunch of pieces on there. A lot of people sent me comments, what they wanted to see, wish they saw in that book. I hear you guys. I have gone back, added stuff in there. There's a lot more things kind of fleshed out and explained. So yeah, Convergence 2012, I imagine that final version of this rewrite that I'm doing is going to probably pop off June-ish, and that's going to come out through Rhyme-Ass Publishing. Oh, that's the other thing. So I'm going to be doing my own publishing company, Rhyme-Ass Publishing. So that's where those workbooks all came into play. And I probably will be pushing out Magic Really Sucks 2 and 3 on my own. I have a gal who's been super fucking helpful in the edits, Lyra, and I just want to publicly again tell her thank you from the bottom of my heart. She went through like a dog on a bone and went bananas on the edits on book 1, 2. The books 1 edits, that's probably going to go again when I roll it out on my own later after I'm done with Black Rose, which is like a whole nother year plus. But after a year plus, then I'll just go ahead and republish that out on my own, because I don't know if they're going to want to renew or not. But book 2, she's done with the book 2. I swear at least probably 500 if not 1,000 edits that she did, and she went through the book not once, not twice, I think 2.5 times she went through book 2. So that was fucking awesome. She's right now, I'm hearing bling bling, and I keep looking, and she's already editing book 3. I think she's about, maybe a third of the way through that. So at the rate she goes, I mean, she's fast. By May, the 3rd book will be done. So that will put book 2 and 3 ready to push out. So I just have to make a decision when I want to do that. Let's see, what else is there? The next books that are going to follow, Sordid Adventures of Farouk Fantouk and Jizzy J. Happy Core, book 1. And I think the very one after that's going to be Scars. And so that also reminds me, over on Robert R. Ricks. So if you go to youtube.com/Robert R. Ricks, that's my official author page. And roughly every Sunday, we have a fun little fucking thing we do over there where the audience comes in, your viewers, and they start throwing words at a certain time, and I take at least 10 of these words and I make a story right there on the spot. And I tell you, sometimes it gets a little wonky, it gets a little fucking crazy. So I invite you guys to go check that shit out, because last Sunday was actually pretty entertaining. Had ended up having 2 stories, but sometimes you'll get words like stinky pussy. That's one of our most notorious one. So if you go to Robert R. Ricks and you look at the old playlist, you'll get a feel on how those shows go down. And obviously the more people that come, we're going to get a wider variety of influences and words and stuff like that. So come check that out. I will be doing more and more videos. I'm going to be doing some blade reviews, some kind of overviews. I'm going to be talking about things like my neck rigs, things that I like, pros and cons of it, and just having a fun time. Alright guys, that's it for now. If you like it, please subscribe, tell your friends far and wide. Until next time, motherfuckers, please be good to yourself, good to each other, go out, live life to the fullest, ride the bus till the wheels fall off, get some scars, tell some stories, find some loves, and all that jazz. I will see you motherfuckers next time.